viewers, subscribers, and friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be hiking over here at Panther Peak. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out to a new subscriber. His name is Howard Anderson. What's up, Howard? Thanks for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. He lives up in the state of Washington. So let's go hiking. It is a windy, kind of gloomy day today. The sun is trying to peek out. I just so happen to be walking into the wind. I'm about 45 minutes from where I was hiking yesterday. I wanted to come over here, see if there's any ocotillos over here in bloom. These are starting to bloom now too. You can see the leaves on these ones. See that? This one doesn't have any buds on it yet though. Of course the birds like to eat them. There's some more right there. Let's get a closer look over there. These can get to be pretty big. There's another one right there. It's getting the leaves, but only one or two has buds on it. Look at these. I'm starting to see these everywhere now. These little pin cushions. There's one there. There's a little bitty one right there. All kinds of little pin cushions right there. Saguaros, cholla. Oh yeah, that one's got a bunch of buds on it. Let's go look at this one. This is a really tall ocotilla. We call them ocotillas, but they have another fancier, smancier name that I can't pronounce. This one doesn't have any leaves on it, but it definitely has the buds. Let me get to them over there. These buds, they have flowers that bloom out of them when they're blooming. But I guess these are just the seed part. Pretty springy. Alright, I'm going to get some walking in and see where this trail takes me. That's Panther Peak right there. The wind is chilly, man. Woo! It is 46 degrees right now. It says pets, motor vehicles, bicycles, and weapons are prohibited beyond this point. They'll allow horses, but it looks like bicycle tracks. People aren't reading the sign. I see bicycle tracks everywhere. I've never been on this trail. Although I have been in this hiking vicinity many, many times, I've never been on this trail. Come on, Mr. Sun, come out. It is cold. Look at all these cholla cactuses. Teddy bear cactus, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what the technical scientific name is for them. But this place is packed with them everywhere. And this is the fruit that the birds love to eat and the prairie dogs love to eat when they fall on the ground. Kind of looks similar to what's on the prickly pear cactus. There's a woodpecker up there somewhere. Have you hugged a cactus today? I've never seen this before. It looks like there's a road going up there. Right there. It's a road or a trail or something. I've never seen it before. Some more ocotillos right there. But you gotta walk through the minefield of cholla cactuses to get to it. You guys remember your dreams? Ever since I've been wearing this magnetic eye mask, I remember every dream every night. And last night I had a dream that my wife and I went to Las Vegas for a trip. And I'm a big tipper. And in the dream, I was supposed to tip the bellboy, but I didn't have any cash on me. So my wife gave me 20 bucks and told me to go tip the bellboy. And I was trying to find some place to give me some change. But in Vegas, in my dream, nobody would give you change because they want you to spend the $20, right? So I was running around all the casinos and everything, trying to figure out where I could get some change. And nobody would give me change, so I was trying to figure out how much I have to tip the bellboy, because my wife, she's not a really big tipper, but I am. And I couldn't get any change anywhere, so I ended up just giving the bellboy 20 bucks. And then when I got back to the hotel room, my wife was pissed off. Look at this. Saguaro ribs. And then I woke up at 5:30 this morning because she was angry at me in my dream, and I woke up and was like, oh my God, thank God it was just a dream. So she always calls me a Santa Claus because I'm always just giving money to homeless people and to over tipping. And the reason I do that is because I've had jobs to where you rely on the tips, and I know what it's like to get burned from somebody who doesn't give you a tip. So I was just wondering, what is a good tip when you go to a restaurant? Because like I said, I'm an over tipper. What is a good tip to give? What's everybody out there that's watching? What do you guys tip? Say like you spend 40 bucks at a Chinese restaurant, and you know the waitress brings the bill to you and it's 40 bucks. What would you guys tip? Or what is the average tip for a $40 bill? Because I'll over tip. That's why my wife always pays for the meals, because I'll blow all my money on tips. I've never been up there, but one of these days maybe I'll go up there. That I have several dreams during the night. That was my first dream. And then I woke up because my wife was angry at me in my dream, and I was like, oh my God, and I woke up and so, whew, it was just a dream. Second dream, I dreamed I was a time traveler. I traveled back in time to the dinosaurs, and I was being chased by a T-Rex. Wind is picking up, but I heard something down in that little valley. It's like large tree branches snapping. I don't know what the heck that is. Yeah, I was dreaming that this gigantic T-Rex was chasing me down a wash like that, and I saw this cave, and I was able to get into the cave, and they was trying to grab me with these little T-Rex arms. And I was trapped. And then I heard a bunch of commotion outside, and there was a bunch of cavemen, you know, with spears fighting off the T-Rex. And then they chased the T-Rex off, and I came out of the cave to look at these cavemen. And then next thing I know, I just woke up. Don't know what it means. I'm not a dream analysis, but all I know is before I started wearing my magnetic eye mask, I never could ever remember my dreams. And it helps me sleep. My family loves it because I no longer snore like a freight train to keep them up at night. There's another one blooming here. They look really beautiful when you get a whole bunch of them together in one spot. There's a house right there. This is what the cholla cactus looks like when it dies on the inside. This right here is not this type of cholla cactus. It's the it's like this one over here. This style branch. This is what it looks like right here. This is the type of cholla cactus this is. And I don't remember the scientific name for this, but all I know is this is what this looks like. And here's a good example right here. Okay, here's another one that's dying. This is the after, and this is the before. You have to watch where you're stepping because they got all these little mine bombs here, and you kick them, they get stuck on your shoe, and then you end up kicking your leg, and end up ruining your day. Because even when you pull it out of your leg or your skin, it hurts for hours afterwards. Still, I don't know why that is. It's like a bee sting kind of feeling. This is the seed of a barrel cactus, or I should say the fruit or plant, whatever you want to call it. But inside these pods are a bunch of little black seeds. This is a dead ironwood tree. This wood is really, really tough. Look at that one right there. Even in death, these trees look, they have like a sculpture look to them. My mom loves this kind of stuff. She'll find roots and stuff like this and put them in her yards and shellac them to make them look shiny and stuff. I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh, there he is right there. Woodpecker. There's a different bird right there. Oh no, that looks like a woodpecker too. Yep. They're the little snitches of the desert. They squawk and they follow you. They'll fly from tree to cactus and follow you if you get in their area. They're very territorial. I got two of them in my house that drive me nuts. They pick on the satellite dish that's up on my roof, which is not connected. It was there when I bought the house. And I keep saying every time they do it that I'm going to climb up there and take that stupid thing down. A lot of doves over here. It's been a long time since I've been out here. There's actually there's a hole right on the other side of this that somebody was mining at one time. Okay. Somebody was out here prospecting. This giant. Somebody tried to cut this. Look at this. You can see chainsaw marks here. Probably wanted to drag it to their house and use it as yard art. Get in big trouble for doing that, taking stuff out of the desert. I'm talking about, see that? I heard a bunch of noise over here. Sounded like a bunch of animals running, and I ran over here really quick, wasn't paying attention. It didn't stick me in my leg, I just barely felt something on my leg. I didn't get stuck though. Sounded like a bunch of animals running off. That's how I fall down. I'm too busy paying attention on trying to capture the wildlife on video that I don't pay attention where my feet are stepping. really soft. I don't see anything. The sun's trying to come out. I would love to climb to the top of that peak one day. It is a lot steeper than what it looks like on video. Man, the wind is picking up like crazy. Look how massive that sucker is. The knot right there. This is some really hard wood. I've got a lot of ironwood trees in my house, and I had borrowed my neighbor's chainsaw one time, and I broke 2 chains trying to cut the ironwood tree, the big ironwood trees in my backyard. These are tough trees, and they're really tough to burn too. But they make beautiful art sculptures. The people that carve, and you know, they make roadrunners and quails and killer whales and all kinds of animals out of this ironwood tree. See this, that woodpecker, he's following me around. Little snitch, desert snitch. He was just in this ironwood tree and he flew over there. Alright, I think I got to turn back, start heading back to my car. This is the swirl rib. Look what I found here. A freaking golf ball. Right? Where the heck did this golf ball come from? It's so funny. I'll keep it because I play golf. It always cracks me up, the things that I find out in the desert. Another big old saguaro. It's weird how every saguaro has different ribs. How long, skinny these are. This was a big arm coming out of the side of the saguaro. See that saguaro there? How it has the big arm, that big arm right there, attached there and come hanging out there. That's what it looks like inside. Just like that. And all this is it's just wood. Right? Just wood. But these things weigh tons, man. They can grow up to 60 feet tall, maybe even taller than that. Look at this one. This one's got to be 50 feet tall. And it's freaking leaning like 45 degrees. Let me back up here, get a better shot. I can't even get him in full frame. Walk all the way to the edge over here. See how big that sucker is? And it's lean, and their roots are only like 12 inches long, maybe a foot and a half long. That thing is huge. If that fell over, that would crush your house. If it landed on your house or a car, it would just crush it. And I know these videos, look at the roots down there. It's about a foot and a half long. How thick it is. It's like thick as my freaking thigh. And that's a good, maybe 2.5 feet wide. Right there. That's a massive saguaro right there. I mean, if you ever get a chance to come to Arizona, even this one right here, the width, the radius just of that arm is bigger than my body, my torso. If you ever get the opportunity to come to Arizona and stand at the feet of one of these massive giants, that's why I call them the giants of the desert. That's exactly what they are. They're just huge. And even with the winds that we get out here, 45 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts at times, it's amazing how these things just stay standing. And it takes forever for these things to grow. You know, I'll put up here in the corner what is the growth rate of a swirl cactus in the like best conditions. Look at that one there. That one's huge too. Standing straight up. These things could be thousands of years old. If they could talk, what kind of things have they seen, right? This amazes me. That's what I love about the desert, because it's just, these are the elders of the desert. Alright, I'm gonna start working my way back. I'll be out here all freaking day. Oh, let me just look over here really quick. Go down in the valley. It's like a huge valley of friggin' cholla cactuses. Alright, time to head back. I've been out here for 45 minutes already. This cholla cactus right here, this is the before, and this is the after, what this looks like inside. See the detail? I always think of them as the machine gun cactus, because this looks like a muzzle of a machine gun, right? At least it does to me. See, here's a bigger one right here. Yard art. Looks like, see, like the machine gun part right where you hold it. Alright, let me put this back before somebody yells at me in the video like, ah, you shouldn't have moved it, leave it back where it goes. There you go, back in the same spot. Alright, didn't do any damage, it's already dead. Alright, back on the trail, going back to my car again. Till I see something else interesting. This kind of sticks out like a sore thumb to me. I have no idea what color this is. Not even going to try and guess, but it's a completely different shade of what I'm used to seeing on this type of cactus, this cholla cactus here. So it's got a little bud right there sticking out, and it's a darker shade for me. You see the little flower right there? I don't know the technical name, but this is a type of cholla cactus though. But it's a definitely different color than what I'm used to seeing. Like this right here is the same as this one over here, and these two look like two completely different shades of color to me. See that? So I don't know if you guys want to tell me down in the comments below what color that is. I would appreciate it, because I have no one here to tell me. Look at all this. I don't know if this is the seeds. Like if you cut these open, I've never cut one of these open before. If that's the seeds to how these cactuses are grown, I don't know. But there's a whole bunch of them right there hanging on there. I know the prairie dogs love them. Alright, I'm almost right back to my car. There's my car right there. Get this jacket off. I'm burning up. Alright, that's going to be the video for today. If you like these kind of videos, remember to give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down there. Don't cost you anything. It's free. There's a bunch of coyotes howling out there where I was hiking. Dogs barking at you. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. But I want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch these videos. Remember, I'm gone.